Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio. I'm Par and it's time to play Seablock. This is gonna be episode 97 and in the previous episode, let's try to remember what we did. In the previous episode, let me consult my notes. We built this part of the base. We built our research center with the basic research city block that right now supports 4 sciences, even though we are not delivering military science yet because we don't have military science production yet. And now I would say the goal is to build blue science. But question is, how should we do it? How should we produce blue science? And I also need to figure out where to place Petrochem. Where do we want it to be? Like, where do we want to produce lots of like various liquids, gases, etc, etc. Okay, let's see. We have 2 options. We have pretty much 2 options for producing naphtha. So these 2 consume it in the same proportions. And we have mineral oil as like some extra output. And if you look at synthetic gas, we can produce it from natural gas. No, we can produce it from here. We can produce it from nutrient pulp, goods, from naphtha, from mineral oil, from residual gas, and from fuel oil. So from everything we can produce synthesis gas. And yeah, I don't know about these ones. And we can use it to produce methane, ethane, butane. To bottle it, to void, create carbon monoxide and hydrogen. This same thing, methane, ethane, butane. Naphtha, solid fuel. And that's basically it. So we can convert various things into naphtha. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with blue algae processing facility. I feel that's the way to go. Let's see. So we will get sulfur wastewater here. It will drive. Contains will drive like this. On the actual drive. Wait. No. We'll place things here and they will drive here along the left side of the rails. They'll drive, and they can deliver things in this block. And then from this block we can take stuff and it will go like this. Actually, we can place it here, right? We can have this block, we can dedicate it to production of a couple of liquids. So we want to have mineral base oil, right? This one. We want to have fuel oil. and we want to produce NAPHTHA. What is it? Here's NAPHTHA. We can actually also produce some synthesis gas later on from this, but I'm not sure whether it's a good option. I'm not sure whether it's a good thing to actually produce the gas here. Okay, what this means? This means that we need to actually landfill this area, right? In order to use the area, you need to first prepare it, like to have it landfilled, etc. Let's landfill this part of like this block, and let's figure out how exactly we are gonna load the thing. Okay, so here we could ask for barrels, right? And this part. So the thing that I don't like here is that this will take priority. Sorry, this part will take priority over everything else. I'm not sure I like that. How about we create something like this here. Something along these lines. We'll have overflow valve. No, we don't want to have overflow valve. I mean, we kind of do. So the issue is that we have overflow valve here, and I'd like this one to be used a little bit earlier. How should we do it? Interesting. I'm not quite sure about the spot, to be honest. I am not really sure how to make this one look and work really nice. It almost feels like I want to where is it? Yeah. It almost feels like I want to pump everything away from here. Right. So let's say I will pump stuff away. And now from here on we can have overflow valve going there. Except I don't have enough space to make this work correctly. So let's do it differently. Let's have our overflow valve will go here, and we'll have this kind of setup. Okay. How about this? Wow. This is looking pretty complicated. But the good thing here is that we will be taking everything from this part, from this area. We'll be taking all of the sulfuric wastewater as fast as possible, and we'll be delivering it right here. Speaking of delivering the thing, can we make it further? No, we cannot make it go further. However, let's see, let's say we are requesting a belt of barrels, right? We will need to fill those barrels with the barrel and pump. And I'll probably be using just one barrel and pump for this, by the way, because I don't I don't feel like we need more, to be honest. So how should we place it? We should let's think about this. I want the pump maybe placed like this, and we'll need to look at something. Say I want to see what, how do I spell NAPHTHA? Okay, NAPHTHA. It's okay, but I'm not really interested in those. I'm interested in this one. I want to fill NAPHTHA barrel, and let's say I want to get 15 of them. I want to have one yellow belt. So in order to get a yellow belt of NAPHTHA, we need 1.5 barrel and pumps. And in order to get one red belt, we need 3. Let's say I'll go with just 1 barrel and pump, and we'll have... oh wait, that's the problem. I don't think I can... Is it here? No, I cannot. Look at this. This is bad. This is bad. How can we make it better? Let's figure this out. How about we move this away a bit? We'll connect these things. We'll have the pump and stuff away into here. Obviously it wouldn't work for this line, but it's okay. Let's say we are not gonna update this one. Let's say we'll always have it running. Right? Because we don't have to have like a lot of these materials. Like it's not really needed. And here we can have something like overflow valve going here. Nice. And this leaves some room for like to do stuff here. Right. I feel like that's the way. Let's delete this. Delete. We're removing all of this, and we are placing this build instead. And let's just hope that it's gonna work. What? Oh. Okay, let's just hope that this is gonna work. We also need to move them. And before I move there, yeah, it's too early to place. No, it's not. I was gonna say it's too early to place this kind of thing there, but it's actually not true. We can place it right now. And we should slowly start connecting. Okay. It's not ready to be connected yet. We don't have landfill there. Right, we are slowly, very, very slowly moving over the other side of the base. Here is our base, and oh, this block, I guess. We need to tell this that we want to have barrels, empty barrels, right? This is what we want. We'll, let's say, deliver them here. So we have space. That's good. We will go like this. I feel like this is the way. Yeah, this is the way. I might need to move this a little bit further up, which is okay. So we have one here, a belt in between them, and I would say that's it, right? Like this, nice, and it should work if it had the power, which it doesn't. But how should we make it? Because like we also have an option of loading it from this side, right? And maybe it's actually better because this way we can move the spot a little bit, just a tiny bit closer. Say here, it's inside this the range of this power pole, and we should be able to do something like this. It's not the most beautiful thing, but you know, it's okay. It's gonna be fine. Right. Here, the issue is that all of this stopped working, so we do not export the barrels anymore. That's okay, we will fix it, we'll adjust it a little bit. Let's start requesting barrels. Let's say we want to have barrels for one full... Actually, are we even using barrels for this? So we have sulfuric waste water, and we want to barrel it. Yes, we are using barrels. Nice. So let's request barrels. Say we want to get barrels, and we want to have same amount, 200 stacks, right? That's how many barrels we want to have. This part will be built. I feel like it might be a good idea to wait for this thing to be properly built, and once it is built, we'll check that it's working. We'll add like a connection here that's missing right now, and after that we can copy the build to other places. So this thing we are not interested in, this one not interested, this one we are interested in this, and unfortunately actually we cannot copy it. So okay, we cannot copy it. That's fine. We can modify it here, I think. Okay. We want to have the thing. Actually, we don't even need to change it. Okay. Let's try again. We want to have a pump here. Let's say we have a pump, and it's connected, and it's inside the range. Nice. Next thing, we want to take some materials from that pump, and we want to add an overflow valve right here. I can actually move the close there, and this is let's actually move it over here. Yeah, let's do it like this. We'll remove these pieces. This one unfortunately will remain kind of untapped, but that's okay. It is fine, not a huge deal. Then we copy this spot, and we just copy paste it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this one is a bit incorrect, which is fine. It's totally fine. So this means that we have a lot of stuff being delivered up there. Now, we need barrel and pump here, obviously, right? And we needed to take some input and to produce some output. Should I do it like this? I feel like that's the way. We'll connect it here. We'll take stuff from there. Okay, nice. And we want to have a belt connecting this. Okay, nice. This is the way we'll have this block producing things. Here we also have the same one, right? No, we have request water. So right now we only have 2 blocks, but we also have third block here. I really should have placed all of this on the right side in order not to deal, not to have to deal with this like symmetry issues. Right, let's look at this. And we want to barrel wastewater, right? This one. Sulfuric wastewater. Let's enable the process and see how it actually works. Oh wait, this is wrong. Okay, let's try again. So we are barreling things. We want, let's say, to have 50,000. This is still being produced. Yeah, it's produced because we cannot maintain, like we cannot produce too many, I guess, enough barrels. It's just not enough right now. Can we actually make it a bit better? I mean, I could have some storage here of the barrels. Yeah, maybe that would be better. So if you look at one chest, how many things can fit in one chest? 48. Yeah, we are talking about large numbers for sure. Honestly, we could have done it with inserter. Have placed it much closer and just had an inserter in certain stuff. But you know, it's fine. Where is the robot? Why are the robots suddenly so slow? Or were they always this slow? I don't know. Let's reconnect it for now. And we'll take a look at this again later. Now, this part, this one, needs to have barrels. And we need to actually request barrels, right? It's important. We need to request 200 stacks of barrels. They will come here. We don't have power, unfortunately, but it's relatively straightforward to add it. This will be barreling sulfuric wastewater. And it will be loading it up there. And we need to have this connection because we need to do this only while the amount of sulfuric wastewater is less than interesting. So we want 250 stacks, right? That's how we are doing provider stations. 250 stacks, it means 2,500 because the stack size of the barrels, like we can see it here, it's actually 10. And here the stack size is 200, which is why I really like this option in LTN, stack thresholds and basically like stack stuff. Here, what is the problem? Like, this is supposed to be working just fine, but it is not working yet. How do we do it? I mean, we could disconnect. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Wait, we are not dealing with purified water? Okay, we have purified water, but we actually... Oh, wait. This is bad. We have a problem in the build. Let's say I will move this one here. I kind of want to move it here, to be honest. Okay, let's do this. Let's remove this part. Let's move this thing here. And we want to have a connection. Yeah, but we also want to deal with purified water, and purified water is coming from this side. So we are kinda really out of options. Yeah, we have to place this, I'd say here, somewhere. Like this. We can unload it, we can load it with things. Okay. Let's do this. This should work. Wow, I didn't know that we have a problem with this build. And it's the only copy. This is the only copy that we have. And we are missing power pole somewhere. So we'll have power over there. This should do it. Yeah. So now we'll be actually using purified water from here. Nice. It will work. Started working. This is awesome. And now we only need to, you know, unblock that part. Now, coming back to this block. What are we doing here? We are, well, first of all, let's start by doing this one, placing it here. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong one. And here. Okay, let's get back. This one is missing sulfuric wastewater, so let's allow its production, and let's say that we want these barrels of wastewater, like we want to load them in like 2,500 of them. Look at this. This is working. It seems, to me it looks like it's working pretty well. We are getting all of these things. Seems like we are not quite able to consume all of the sulfuric wastewater that is being produced. Even though it's working non-stop, like this thing is working non-stop. So one barrel is not enough to consume all sulfur from here, which is great. It means that we will always have a stream of sulfur coming here. We will also always have it because this part of the build is not, like, doesn't export sulfuric wastewater. Nothing is voided. That's great. And we are getting stuff there. Okay, this is awesome. I want to let this run for a bit. How much space do we have? We do have some space, so it's okay. Let's just keep it running for a while. And we'll take a look at this one. This one is not working. Alright, my bad. It explains it. And here, how much space do we have? We do have lots of space actually. Okay, this will stop. This will start running at some point. We do have barrels. Let's check again. Ammonium. I feel like we're a bit short on lights here. I don't really know where I should place the lights. So here, have we light in this? Yes, we have the thing right above power pole. Where are our power poles here? Let's say we'll have one right below power pole. Or maybe on the left side of the power pole. Yeah. This is looking better. I will have some lights. Let's take a look. We are already at 2,500. Yeah, we have lots of sulfuric wastewater. So let's stop this process. Was it actually stopped? Yes, I believe so. So we have sulfuric wastewater loaded onto the network. And we should also have it, I guess, here. So this part is working non-stop. It's just unable to produce more barrels. That's okay. That is fine. So now we have, yeah, we will not be able to load full belt here, unfortunately. Can we do anything here to make it a little bit nicer? Because I'm not sure I like this part, to be honest. Let's no, it's okay. It's okay. This thing is still working non-stop, so it's not a huge problem. Like I was thinking that I wanted to add some storage, but I'll actually add some storage here. Let's say that we'll add small inline storage tank here, and we'll do the same thing on the other end. I don't even think that it's actually needed, so, you know, let's just have it. It doesn't have to have it, right? Alright. And with that, we built sulfuric wastewater. Or like, not built it, but we started delivering sulfuric wastewater into LTN network. And now what we want to prepare this block. To produce NAPHTHA here. So in the end, that's the goal. We want to is this emulator enabled? No, it's not enabled. Let's say we want to use our new blueprint. Oh, we cannot stamp it. Okay, it's because of transformers. I'm no longer sure about including them in the blueprint, to be honest, because I like the blueprint to fit nicely all the time. But on the other hand, we need to place it only once, and then like it will work correctly. So maybe I shouldn't really think about that. So let's connect the station. This will be the input station, right? And we want to landfill this part. Let's figure this out. We want to have I don't want this one. We want to have some NAPHTHA using this process. Actually, ideally, we want to use this. No. I mean, that's a good question. In the future, we probably want to use this one, but then we'll need to supplement the base with fuel oil. And if we go with this approach, then we don't really need to supplement it with fuel oil. So let's... I mean, we don't really have a choice here at the moment. And the goal for us, how much NAPHTHA we need? We actually need 50 NAPHTHA, right? This is the goal. And I don't want to overbuild the spot, by the way. I want to produce the absolute minimum that is needed to support our blue signs. And for that, I just need to say that we need 50, right? And 50 NAPHTHA is 6 oil refineries. You know, we could make it nice. We could... No, I'm not going to double it. I'm not going to do it. So we need to use this recipe. And can we use better ones? I don't even know whether I have better ones. For that, we need to have lots of multipliers oil that we will be able to produce from blue algae and some steam. And the steam will come from charcoal. Nice. So that means that we actually need charcoal production here. That's okay. We're also producing carbon dioxide, but it's pretty low amounts, so we don't really care about that. Let's see. We have blue algae, and we will need to produce carbon dioxide from charcoal as well. Right, so we need sulfuric wastewater, charcoal, and water. And you know what? I know where to get charcoal. Here's our charcoal. It's a lot of charcoal, more than we actually need, which is great. And here we want to, let's see. Okay, this is gonna be a bit tricky. We are taking 42 wastewater, and we want to, like, we are basically converting it into these gases. So it means that we will have a shortage of barrels in the station. That means that we do not need to export empty barrels. We don't need that. We only need to request them. Right? Because this, like the barrels that will be coming with sulfuric wastewater, they will leave the station through one of these liquids. Okay, that's a good thing that we checked. Let's say we have just two kind of things that we are requesting here, right? We're requesting regular barrels. Say they'll go, I don't know, somewhere. And we are requesting this thing. And we actually want to get this one from unbarreling. How many unbarreling things we need? We need just one, right? This is good. So we need just one barreling pump. We need just one. We could actually place it right here. In theory. Let's figure this out. Let's figure this part out. So we can have things loaded here. We can unload I mean, I'm thinking, should I just place inserter and do it with the inserter? Or should we have something more interesting? Let's say, move it by one to the left. In this case, we can actually have stack inserter, loading things into a chest probably steel chest because it's a little bit larger. Right, we'll place it in the chest and we'll offload things like this, and we'll also have a priority to take things from the left, sorry, from the right, from this side. And this produces, like this gives us this one, sulfuric wastewater. We need to have, wow, 19 algae farms. That is a lot. That is actually a lot of algae farms. How do we do this? I mean, 29, that's a huge amount. Maybe we could place them here, or should we place them here? I probably want to place them here, but I don't think that... Okay, I don't think I'll be able to actually fit all of them. Let's say we have some algae farms here. Right? So we have algae farms. What do we want to do? We want to take this blue algae and we want to convert it to blue cellulose fiber immediately, pretty much immediately. And the ratio here is kind of 1-to-1. So this wouldn't work. The ratio is 1-to-1. And once we get this, we'll have 2 red belts of it. Okay, interesting. So let's say we have power poles connecting. We need to deliver like 57 divided by 20, it's like 2.5, 3. We need to deliver 3. Let's place a couple of inserters. I don't think we actually need this many, but it's okay, it doesn't really hurt. Okay, let's see. We have here 6, and we need basically 20. How should we do it? We could copy it. And I could place things like this. This could be our first line, and we could have a second line right there, right? Yeah, we have 24, 24. This should do it. Let's also connect all of these things. Let's place a belt. We need to have a red belt here. It's a mistake. Yes, we need a red one. So this will be producing lots of blue fiber. Right. Okay, this is actually pretty nice. We'll have things delivered like this. And how exactly should we... Spot. No, this would be bad, right? Okay, something like this. It's also bad because we'll have a power pole here. Okay. I want to have a kind of nice build here, so let's make it like this. Let's do it like this. Okay, we are copying it, and now we just need to connect it. Nice, and we'll connect the other side as well. So why not? Okay. So with that, we have this part basically done. We need to say that we want to get waste water here. We want to unbarrel waste water. We want to empty it. So this is this one, and this will have empty barrels. Nice. We can actually connect this stuff. Awesome. And let's request something. Let's call the station blue algae, maybe. I don't know. And let's say we are producing base mineral oil. What is it? This one. We are producing fuel oil and NAPHTHA. Wait, like this. Here, NAPHTHA. Awesome. Right, and another thing that we can do, we can actually request. We need to request just one thing. We need to request barrels of wastewater, and let's ask 200, you know, the usual, and it should start arriving. Right, station, we need to give it a name. This is output. Okay, let's see. We built, or like almost built, I guess, this part and this part. We need to get a couple of chemical plants. We need to build a couple of chemical plants. And we also need to connect the sulfuric wastewater. Okay, let's do this. Okay, something like this should work. What? Right, so we didn't need this connection. Let's try again. We're copying it again. Pasting it here and here. So with that we have sulfuric wastewater. Demands kind of covered. And we can actually connect the thing here, like this. Nice. And the priority is coming from the right. Input priority from the right. Great. Yeah. I'm not going to cause this one just yet. Let's see. We also wanted to load these things onto... Wait, the other way around, from here to here. We also wanted to load stuff onto the belt, and maybe we can make it a little bit faster. Maybe we should use this placement so that it's a tiny bit faster. Wait, let's copy it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We have 6 copies of this. Grab all of this and just place it right there. Nice. So with that, we have 2 red belts of blue algae. And we need, well, not quite, right? Because we actually need to produce a lot of carbon dioxide to fit this part of our build. And we can easily do it. Right? We can do it very, very easily by just doing something like this, right? Okay, here, we have it now. Let's place these things. We need 3 of them, right? How should we do it? Say, we have, I don't know, 1, 2, 3. What else can I do? It's kind of very simple process, very straightforward. Okay, I connected it, and this should give it the, well, not exactly the power, this should give it power, and it should start producing sulfur dioxide. Oh, what? No, carbon dioxide. What am I talking about? Sulfur dioxide. It's probably not anything. Alright. Let's see where we're at. We need this to consume lots of charcoal. But this is not the only usage of the charcoal, right? We also need to generate quite a bit of steam. We can have steam generation here as well. That's fine. So let's observe. This part should, like, it will get carbon dioxide. This can be actually turned and moved over there. Same as this one. And we have two belts, not quite full, but two belts nonetheless of things. We also have this barrel and pump. What are we missing now? And another question is, what can we do with raw gas? Oh, raw gas, this one. What can we actually do? That we can bottle it. We can get acid gas and natural gas liquids, and that's it. So acid gas, I don't think we need it. Okay, I don't know. And natural gas liquids, methane, ethane, butane. Methane. This might be useful. We'll see. Methane, ethane, butane, carbon monoxide. So it basically gives us this stuff. That's yeah, I have no idea about this, but it looks interesting, especially methane. So I'm not going to avoid it. I'll just have a huge storage somewhere here or something. I mean, I'll probably avoid it if we get excess of it, but the idea is not to avoid it, basically. That's the goal. Right, this part will work. It will get delivered. How much? This we need 100, so one pipe should be enough to supply all of this quite easily. Let's proceed with the construction of the block. What do we need next? We need this process, right? We need 7 oil gas separators. And how do they look like? They probably... So we need 7 of them, right? 7, 6, right? 5. Okay. Here, we have 7 now. And we need to give them some steam. And we actually don't need lots of steam, so we can have small amounts of steam. Let's think. So, how do we actually want this part to look like? I probably want to copy all of this and place it somewhere here. Right, let's see. And the steam, we can produce steam over here. 1, 2, 3. I feel like that's a pretty good idea. Okay, have it here. We need this belt to fit basically 4 of them. Let's do this. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, nice. And the second belt should also fit kind of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This should work, I hope. So we build this part almost. It will work really soon. This one is producing some carbon dioxide. Okay, that's an interesting thing. So it's actually producing carbon dioxide. That means that you don't want it to work like this. I want all this carbon dioxide taken over there. Probably. Yeah, I kind of want it to work like this. I want to get all of it and just deliver it to that part of the build. Okay, we'll have it delivered here. We'll have some carbon dioxide produced here. And now we need to merge these two. And the way I want to merge them, I want to have a top-up valve. Right, where is top-up valve? I want to have a top-up valve here. Actually, let's make it. How should we do it? Let's make it here. We'll have a top-up valve. And we'll be delivering things right here. Okay, like this. This is looking great. Now, I also want to add some inline storage tank here, just because I feel like it helps a lot with this kind of builds. When you have some extra storage to allow all like machines to kind of balance themselves out a little bit. Right, let's see. So we have carbon dioxide. We built this part. We built this one. We need multi-phase oil and we need crude oil. Multi-phase oil. Wait. We are getting sulfuric acid from here. I'm no longer sure about the placement here, to be honest. I think it's no longer as good as it used to be, as good as I thought about it initially. So we want to have top-up valve here. We want to top this up and we want everything to be provided from this side, primarily from this side. So let's copy this one. And let's say we'll place one. What will happen if we place it here? Can we actually put it up there? Almost. So you know what I'm gonna do? I am gonna take a steel pipe here. So we'll have a steel pipe going somewhere here. And we will add an inline storage tank for the same reasons. Right, we'll add the tank. Okay, nice. So now all of this output will be coming here. And this one will be used only if like the regular output is not enough, pretty much. Right? Next, we need to actually do the part that we came here for. We need to take this output and deliver it somewhere over here. We need to process it, right? Let's figure this out. We need to have wait, that's not all. Multi-phase oil. This is multi-phase oil. We need to have this process that extracts raw gas, crude oil. What can we do with raw gas? I forgot. Raw gas. Yeah, we can basically only get natural gas liquids from it. And acid gas, I'm not sure. It might be needed because I wanted to look into buffers. Yeah, so let's do something kind of simple, or I guess not super hard. Let's have this two built here. We need just two. No, we need three. Okay, let's build three. Right in the middle. I guess it's an okay place. It's okay. It doesn't matter much where exactly we are doing this kind of things. I could actually move it a little bit to the left. Should I move it a little bit to the left? Let's move it a tiny bit. Let's place it like this. Okay. Now, with this placed, we need to do the following. We need to take sulfuric wastewater, this one, and deliver it to the place where we are using sulfuric wastewater, which is right here. Right, this should also be taken without any overflow. We just want to consume all of it, and we kind of have this storage tank that could be used to help with accumulation of all of this. Now, we have two more things, two more kind of liquids. Yes, actually, I want to change it a bit. I wanted to go here, and I wanted to leave it here. And the reason I decided to change it like this, because I want to have this space potentially free for the storage tanks. And we might need storage tanks for this thing, right? We are not using it. We will just be kind of moving it to the side, and we'll be placing it inside the tanks. That's okay. The part that we are really interested in, though, is this crude oil. So I built this one, I believe, and we need oil refineries. How do we... How should we do this? I think I just want to have like a line of oil refineries. No, like this. Maybe I should have it like this. Let's see. Let's take a look. So we will be taking the oil, just the oil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is kind of nice. Let's move it a little bit higher. Maybe like this. Okay. Connected everything. We also need to give some power connection, but doesn't quite work. I'll move it down by one tile so that power connection works fine. We don't need this part at all. Just don't need it. We can connect things like this. Right? Okay. So we have this process that gives us a lot of NAPHTHA, fuel oil, and base mineral oil. The part that we actually care about is NAPHTHA. Okay, let's have this connection. So this one be first, second, and third. And let's say we have it then connected like this. Oh no. Copying it. And we placed it. 1, 2, 3. And here, I guess 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, what do we need? We need to have a couple of storage tanks. Let's say I want to have a storage tank for the let's say, NAPHTHA or something for fuel oil, for base mineral oil, and I also want to, let's rework this. This connection will be for the gas, and we can have the gases kind of stored here with the pump in between if we wanted to. So we have some space here for that. Good. And we even have a space for clarifier potentially. Let's check. Can we fit clarifier here? Yes, we can. We can fit clarifier if we needed to. So the excess could basically be extracted from there. Next, I want to leave some space, maybe like 3 or 4 even. Let's say 5. Yeah, I want to have this much space, I want to leave this much space. And I'll have another line for base mineral oil. And kind of the same thing here. Except I don't want to build these ones. So let's try again. Let's try again. This one will be getting the gas. Right? What's the name? The name is raw gas. So we'll have raw gas delivered here. And I probably want to pipe it in there. Do I? No, I don't want to pipe, but I definitely, just in case, I want to have a overflow. No, I want to have non-return valve. It's kind of stupid, to be honest. Like, I'm not sure why I'm doing this. I don't think these things actually need non-return valves, but it's okay. This one will be base mineral oil, and we kind of want the same thing here. We'll get it like this, and all base mineral oil will go into this one. This will be our fuel oil, and this will be our NAPHTHA. And with that, we have almost built what we wanted to. It's not quite working the way we wanted it to work, because we are missing a tiny thing here. We are missing an inserter that will be taking stuff from here. It will be taking oil residuals, and the inserters will be just placing them, you know, in here, and we'll pipe it, not pipe it, we'll belt it over here, I think. Okay, nice. This is looking pretty good. Okay, awesome. Except for this part, I kind of wanted this one to be the output. So if this is output, I don't actually think that I need to give them this much space. Because... Okay, let's do it differently. I want 3 tiles, 1, 2, 3. So I need to move it by 2, and I want to move it a bit up. I want this one to go kind of the same way, 1, 2, 3. And I want this one to be the same, 1, 2, 3. Right. This is fuel oil. How do you do it for fuel oil? This, and this is NAPHTHA. And we'll get NAPHTHA as well. And this part is mineral oil. Okay, that's fine. I feel like this might be better. We can actually move all of this down by quite a bit, now that I think about it. We can take all of this and move it kind of make it a little bit compact. Okay, like this. This can be a regular one. Nice. And now we can have the pump extracting things out. Honestly, I'm not sure why I did this. Why I did it like this. It's okay. We don't need this one. We kind of need this 3. So we're extracting all of this. And we will be placing things here. We'll have, what's the ratios? 50, 30, 20. So we can basically have equal amount of naphtha and fuel oil and base metal oil, right? So let's say we will have this belt coming in, and we will be barreling these things into. So let's see how we can do this. We'll be barreling. Yeah, this is a bit tricky. This is a bit tricky. So I want to have a loader here, like this, and I probably want it to be placed this. Right. This is naphtha. Cannot place it like this because I need one space. Okay, like this, right? This should work. This will work. So this is naphtha, and we wanted to have some input, like this. We also want to have another one, this one, going. I mean, ideally, I would actually turn this a little bit and make this one the furthest one and this one the closest one, but I don't know, should I do it? Should I turn them around? I'm not sure. I guess it's okay the way it is. Like I probably... No, I want to change it. Do I? I cannot decide whether I want to change it or not. What I do want, I want to move this a little bit to the side, for sure. So I want this one to go here. And so we'll pull it a little bit up. And we will have things delivered here. Yeah, we are a bit over time for the episode. This is not the first time it happens, and probably will not be the last one either. 1, 2, 3. And we want to have this one, this one. This is base mineral oil. This one will be 1, 2, 3. Oh no, why did I do this? 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is fuel oil, and we need the same thing for naphtha. 1, 2, 3. This is naphtha. And we're missing a little bit, tiny thing. We can move it up by 1 tile, and it's gonna work just fine. Okay. Awesome. So this part is working now. we need to change this inserter to turn it into long arm one. 1, 2. Should connect like this. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 3, 4. It's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this should be working fine. Now, where we stop? We had a pump. We actually don't even need a pump here, but we'll just keep it because it doesn't really hurt to have it. And we want to barrel NAPHTHA. Will be barrel on NAPHTHA. Here, we will do the same thing, and we will be actually move it to the side, right? And I could have these things being delivered like this. Will be better than the other one. This. Have it going here. Have it going there. We will need to have an underground belt here, right? Because we want to take this thing and deliver it here. Right. Okay, done. We'll need some power provided, like delivered to the spot. I'm not quite sure how to connect it, like in a nice way. I guess this will have to do, right? This will do. So we are belting things. And we also need a third one. We need a third one, probably here. No, wait. I'm confused by what's going on here. This part can be moved to the right, but I don't want to move it because of this connection. Okay, so let's do it like this. We have base mineral oil exported as well, right? So we have 1, 2, 3 exported here. This will be fuel oil. We are barreling it, and this we need something like this. This will be the output, and unfortunately, don't quite have a lot of space for it, but it will do. It will work somehow, I think. Yeah, like this. Nice. I mean, I could actually move it a little bit higher, just so that it looks a bit nicer. I like this look better. And the only thing that's missing is to deliver some barrels. Okay, look at this. We have barrels. We have them here. We have a full chest of them actually. And now we'll need to set some limits on the station, like some thresholds. And it will work. It is gonna work beautifully. We are missing a couple of power poles, so if we remove this one and place it here, it will be enough. Nice. We'll also have, I guess, similar one here or something. We'll figure that part out later. Right, this one is missing. Why this thing is not working? That's the question. What's the problem here? We are producing a lot of multiphase oil, and multiphase oil is delivered here, but we don't have oil and gas separators. we are short on 4 oil and gas separators, which is not great. I'm actually surprised why we are not producing them, because I would expect us to be able to do that. Where is oil and gas separators? What do we actually need to produce them? So it's here, right? Oil and gas separator. We need steel pipes, we need stone bricks. We cannot be short on stone bricks, right? No, we do have stone bricks. Maybe we are just not producing them anywhere. Let's produce them. Oil and gas separator. Yeah, we might not actually need that part at all. We're also lacking one oil refinery. This one. And I suspect this might have the same issue, right? We just could have some of them already built before we produced them all. Okay, now we are constructing them. So we were really missing these two things, these two buildings. That's okay. And we built this one, so all of this is actually built. Now just a matter of, connecting it. We want this one to be mineral, basic oil. And I feel like with this it should work. We just need a tiny connection here. Right. This will be NAPHTHA barrel of 2,500, right? It's 250 stacks slots into our house. This will be fuel oil. I need to change it to fuel oil. And this one will be... Okay, that's kind of unexpected, I guess. This one will be mineral-based oil. Mineral... What? This one. Right. Let's see whether it's working correctly or not. And we're also missing one more thing. We need to request empty barrels, say 200 of them. We need that because this whole process is kind of barrel negative. So we need to get a bit more of them. And this part, I mean, I'm actually not sure what to do with this. We just have something like this. I guess we could have some pumps, pumping stuff up there, and here we could add a clarifier, just in case, because I don't want this thing to ever get stuck. I don't actually have space for clarifier. It's okay. This will last us a while, and we'll figure something out later. Let's see. Is this working? We are getting some NAPHTHA. We are getting some... what is this? Fuel oil. And we will soon be barreling base mineral oil. We're not quite doing it just yet, but it will work soon. This thing is already accumulating some of these barrels. Everything's working fine. Just it looks fine to me. Except for this one. We do not have enough of the separators. Is this really slow? I'm surprised. I'm a bit surprised that this part is so slow. Yeah, we need only 2.9, and we have 3 of them, so this should be enough. We produced enough of it. If we request water, we're getting quite a bit of it. This part is just not working. you know? I could actually add another one here. Just to make it harder for this part to like undrain, I guess. I'm not sure what's the right place to place this like buffers. Maybe it doesn't even matter. It might not even matter. But look at this. We have everything working pretty well. This side is not working because we cannot. I don't understand what's the problem here. I guess, yeah, I overbuilt this part a little bit. I have like 5 more algae farms. Basically, I have like almost 1 line more. So this part is overbuilt. That's why the remaining ones can't really handle with like the load. It's okay. And we have lots of space for raw gas. And we are getting all 3 of them. Nice. So, look at this. We even have proper station names. We produced... yeah, we don't have this one. Let's delete it. We produced a lot of NAPHTHA. And you know what that means? This means that in the next episode, we should be able to construct, like to build blue science. It should work. It should work just fine. This part is like in a connection. We don't really need a connection, but I kind of want to have it. And still kind of have it. So how do we do that? We'll place one over here and another here, and we can delete this one. Okay. Let's actually, while we're here, while we still have this port, I want to landfill this spot. One and two. Let's observe how it's working so far. I think it's looking pretty good. We might have overbuilt a little bit our charcoal again. Yeah, we're building quite a bit of charcoal all the time. It's probably not great because we have more entities. So we'll need to rework everything once we have once we start having larger EPS issues. But for now, it's looking good to me. We are filling up these tanks, these ones. So it'll basically work. This part will work until a NAPHTHA tank here will be full. Right? No, it will stop working earlier. Because what will happen is that we will have this chest will be full. And there will be no one consuming the barrels from this chest. So this is basically what's gonna happen. This NAPHTHA tank will not be able to reach its full size. And this is okay, right? This is really fine. Let's think. This will stop being delivered. It means that the usage of barrels will stop happening. That means that this chest will get full. That will cause sulfuric waste water to not be delivered here anymore. Yeah, that's how it's gonna work. Let's check whether our barreling station is producing anything. Yeah, it was producing stuff. Seems to be working, like everything is in working order. And this is awesome. Okay, let's finish episode here. In today's episode, we built, we started exporting sulfuric wastewater here, and we started consuming it and building basically through blue algae path. We are producing naphtha, fuel oil, which is not really important, and base mineral oil. So the important outputs from this one are naphtha and base mineral oil. Naphtha is important because it's needed for blue science. Base mineral oil is important because this is the only production of base mineral oil that we have. And fuel oil is not important because we have a ton of fuel oil already produced in this box, like here it is. And we can actually just export fuel oil from here. And we might still do that as a kind of fallback, because this part, it has more naphtha than is needed for blue science. Like, look at this, blue science. It requires 50-50, right? Naphtha and fuel oil. This produces more of naphtha than it produces of fuel oil. You can see it here. So we might need some extra source of fuel oil to equalize the amounts. And mineral, like base mineral oil, I don't know, we might have to avoid it or something at some point in the future. We'll figure this out. I will just increase this buffer. We also don't have any use yet for raw gas, so that's another candidate for like being avoided. Right? Okay, let's see how it's working. Things are being delivered there, and we have more naphtha than two other liquids. Okay, let's stop here. Let's move. Let's center it. Oh wait, I cannot stop it here. Sorry guys, I cannot stop it. I have to add some lights. Like, we need to have lights for this build, because Factorio builds don't work in bad lighting conditions. Okay, let's also add one here. Here. Okay, now this should work correctly. We could even have something like 1, 2, 3. Nice. Now we shouldn't have any issues seeing what's going on here. Okay, thanks everyone for watching. This was episode 98, and I'll see you in the next episode. Cheers!